Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is much different from Sat-Am, and also much different from Underground. Now, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is mainly about Sonic and his friend Tails battling Robotnik in their day-to-day life and adventures. Now, Robotnik in the series isn't meant to be the evil, booming mastermind, and hasn't taken over all of Mobius. He's mainly portrayed as a bumbling scientist who mainly plans to conquer Mobius and destroy Sonic. He also has 3 henchmen, well, the third if you're counting it. One being Grounder, who's a tank, and also Scratch, who's a chicken, and Coconuts, who is a monkey. Now, Scratch and Grounder are the mainly 2 that will appear on almost every episode. They mainly try to capture Sonic, but most of their actions fail due to their over-incompetence and how they constantly screw up on things. Now, Coconuts, I say his character is more sort of like the long love child of Robotnik. He wants to prove himself to Robotnik time and time again, but anytime he does try to prove successful, it's Scratch and Grounder who screw things up. Now, Sonic's character is meant to somewhat be the first Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon character. He's meant to portray as being mainly, at the same time, helps Mobius and helps his friends in daily life basis. Tails is kind of like the sidekick in the series. He is meant to portray as being somewhat there as Sonic's sidekick and friend. Now, also, this is also fun note that this is J.L. White's first role as Sonic the Hedgehog, which would go all the way to Sonic Underground. Also, Robotnik's character in this is voiced by Long John Bradley, an actor who is no longer with us. His voice for Robotnik sounds like smoking too many cigarettes a day. Now, the episodes don't carry on from the next episode, they just have their own sort of plot. Well, one if you count on the Chaos Emerald saga. Now, also with the series itself, also has the Sonic Says announcements. Now, in each announcement has Sonic somewhere with the character and explaining things they shouldn't do and things they can't do. One is going into tumble dryers, the other one is being touched, and the other one is phoning unless it's an emergency. So it's not like one of those G.I. Joe announcement things where don't do this, don't do that, don't play with that, don't touch that, that sort of thing really. Now, other characters like Wes Weasley and some other characters do appear in the Archie comics later on. So it does feel like they are trying to use other characters in the Archie comics. Now, also the series itself, we don't see, Sonic's Uncle Chuck in this, but we do see Robotnik's mother, Mama Robotnik, who is really terrifying and everyone seems to be afraid of her. She shows no concern or care, and she's much more threatening and evil as Robotnik can be. Now, Robotnik's love life is kind of tragic. He builds himself a robotic son to fill the void, until he betrays him and goes to Sonic. Also, in one episode, he even builds himself a wife, which sort of backfires as a consequence. Now, also with the series itself, has its own sort of plot in where Sonic sees something suspicious, and it somewhat has a Tom and Jerry / Roadrunner style of a cartoon. It's just the way I see things in Sonic, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, also this series doesn't have Knuckles, and also doesn't have Knuckles, so that's kind of like the only thing because he wasn't made yet in the series. Now, also the series itself has become a running joke and an internet meme, spawning countless of internet joke videos, YouTube poop, and we got the legendary Robotnik Pingus thing. Now, listening to the word Pingus sounds like some sort of food product, you know, something you probably eat at a Spanish restaurant or something. Now, looking at the series itself, it's the first Sonic cartoon that isn't dark as Sam, isn't that stupid as Sonic Underground. It is a good series if you're giving it to, you know, younger kids. So, thumbs up, Comic Review here, signing out.